Hello, Coach You. Yes, I'm back. More coaching skills, going deeper, discovering, exploring, really stepping into what I hope is looking at these coaching skills and our coaching experience, but taking it deeper and stepping into uh, descriptions and discoveries that are probably not commonly out there. I haven't heard this. I'm not out there everywhere, but definitely here's where I go and here's where I want to take you. I want to take you deeper into your coaching skills. That's what these videos are all about. That's also what the Coaching Skills Forum calls are all about. If you've not been on these calls, you're missing out because coaches from all over gather on a conference line. We take one single area, skill, aspect of our coaching, and then we plunge deeply into a powerful, provocative exploration conversation that stuff is revealed about our coaching, your coaching, that you're not tapping into. And I promise you, you will leave every single call that you join in live with something stimulated, activated, deepened, opened up that you can bring right back to your coaching and take your clients to bigger, deeper places. Even the recordings, go check it out, coachingskillsforum.com. And the topic coming up is entering new territories. That is what we're going to be talking about. I'm going to be talking about stuff that we're not going to talk about because there's a lot of like new territory in our coaching. Here's what we talk about today. The first off, entering new territories comes from this particular language comes from Thomas Leonard, whom many consider to be one of the pioneers and creators of the coaching profession as we know it today. And he created his own breakdown of what coaching is, similar to the ICF core competencies, but he had his own language and his own angle, and this is one of them, entering new territories. Now, even then, 30 some years ago, longer, something like that. Even then, he was onto something because that is what we do in coaching. I mean, let's be honest, right? Your clients don't need you to hash over the same old stuff that they've done already. You know, what have you done? What have you thought about? What are you doing? What are you going to do? I mean, these are all basic questions. What do you know? What do you don't know? All that stuff. These are all things that our clients already know, and they don't need your help staying where they are. I mean, that's pretty obvious. I know I'm not saying anything radical. Let's just get that clear baseline. Your clients don't need any assistance in staying where they are. Duh, of course. And they're coming to you to discover something new because something new is missing. They don't have that new. I'll clarify new in just a moment, but I'm sure you can already figure it out. They don't have what is missing. They don't have clarity or awareness or discovery or knowledge or information or something in order to achieve their goals, to create their results, to have the things they want to have. That's why they come to us. That's why they go anywhere. And that's why they hire consultants, and that's why they hire experts, and that's why they hire trainers and coaches. And we all approach things in different directions, in different ways. But one of the things that we do as coaches is enter new territories. Now, it's a little bit odd verbiage or wording, and it's okay because it sounds fancy. But the whole thing is we are stepping into that unknown. We are going to those places where they don't look. We are increasing and expanding their sense of possibility, not where they're limited, where they get stuck. We're helping them look out of the box, going beyond where they stop. We are opening them up to new ways to think, new emotions, new beliefs and truths, new actions that are possible. We're opening them up and having them step more deeply into the richness of their lives. Simple. Well, simple. Now, if you've been on any of my webinars, if you've been in my class, powerful stuff that I have to bring that will take you into new territories of your coaching. That's a different story. But one of the things that I talk about all the time is how we are constantly in this dance of constantly trying to survive, just get through our day, look good, do it right, stay safe, good, bad, black or white, binary, all of that, just staying alive, staying safe. That is most of our lives. And we stay, how we do this is we stay in familiar territory. We may step a little bit out of there, just a little bit, but we got 1 foot in the safe zone, and then we step out just a little bit, but we're still safe. We're not going to take a big risk. We're not going to stretch out. And we're definitely not going to go into the unknown, because the unknown, according to this part of us, is death, danger, doom, gloom, bad. Unknown is bad. It's similar to that phrase, what is it? The devil you know is better than the devil you don't know. No matter how bad it is here, it could be worse there. All these wonderful platitudes and phrases that we tell ourselves or we offer each other to make things feel better, or make our pain feel better. But we keep ourselves subdued in our comfort, in our familiarity. That's how our humans live. That's how we survive. Now, look at coaching. This thing called coaching that came along and started challenging, opening, stretching how we think. Now, this is not new. That's been around for years. Throughout every single decade, there's some new brilliant insight person that opens up and challenges how we think and how we see the world and ourselves in it, and how the world functions and what is available and what is possible, whether it's creators in the pioneers in the self-development profession, and or whether it's scientists or artists or anybody, going all the way back through centuries and millennium and all of that. This is not new, entering new territories. Just coaching is the new version of it. And there's always needs to be somebody who is willing to step out of the comfort and safety of the familiar and go, what if? Or to look and see something from a completely different perspective and go, how about this way? And imagine. And why can't? And all these questions that we ask and challenge, what is beyond that? Daring to ask the next question, rather than just simply be satisfied with the first response. That's been throughout all of our human history. Absolutely. Living in a cave and, staying safe. And Og says, what if, it's grunts, but, which translates to, hey, what if we stepped out of the cave and tried this? What's outside the cave? There's always been somebody who dares to step into new territories. Now, what does that mean? Simple, I think. Because it's looking at new territories outside, possibilities, what's available, what's possible, We live in a world, as I said, our human survival is all about protecting ourselves and staying safe and familiar. And so we start to look at what is likely to happen, probable, based on past experience and statistics, and making a really safe guess. Predictable. But that's not possibility. Infinite possibility. Anything is out there. Anything is available. Oh my goodness. Just truly to even tap into a minuscule percentage of infinite is mind-boggling. And to dare to look there. Oh wow, that's coaching. Looking out of the box, stepping out of the norm. What is possible? And new territories of within. What part of us have we forgotten? And then we discover it again, and it's like it's new. And even just noticing how we inside, how we start to stretch and evolve and change and grow ourselves, how we think differently. I'm going to hope you think differently than you did when you were in kindergarten. Your brain has changed. Your brain has received so much experience and knowledge that you have to think differently. Your emotional capacity and your emotional expression has expanded and shifted and changed, I would hope, over the years. Same thing with your beliefs and what is true, and your body and your physical. All of you are constantly evolving and changing and growing. I hope. Well, actually you are. Whether or not you notice it or allow it is a different conversation. And I'll bet you are, because you're a coach. And that's what coaches do. But not everybody do. That's why we're needed. To help those people, your clients, tap into their growth, the discovery of themselves, the new territories of the world outside and their world within. Put on your pith helmet, get your staff, quarterstaff, put on your boots, get your machete, start hacking. There is an amazing, vast, unknown territory of life, the world, and your clients that we get to explore every single time. Now, let's look at the core. If you've watched any of these videos, if you've been with me, you know I am a huge proponent of the core of our coaching, the 3 principles that clearly define and support and create powerful coaching. Let's look at them. Simple, easy. The CO in core stands for connection. We're connecting with our clients, not connecting to their safe self, their familiar, their reserved, right? Because I said right at the beginning of this, they don't need our help with that. They don't. They've come to you for something new because they don't have new. And they're stuck in their same old that is unsatisfying and unworthy of their lives. When we connect to them, we're connecting to that powerful part of them, their richness, their vast resource within, their opening. Remember, humans freak out at the unknown, at uncharted territory, at unfamiliar. Oh, but there's that powerful part of us that loves exploring and seeing and creating and new and what if. That is what you're connecting to. You're connecting to their powerful self. That is all about diving into the deep end of the unknown. Let's chicken egg this sucker, right? Because when you put your attention and your focus on we're not going over the tried and true. Or if we do, it's really just to kind of push that out of the way to open up doors, new pathways, new avenues, new territories. And when that is your focus and your intention, you're instantly connecting to your clients on a much deeper level. It just happens. The R in core is all about revealing. Oh, come on. I have to describe this? That's all that entering new territories is all about. If we are truly keyed in on our client, I am not here to tell. I'm not here to train. I'm not here to advise and give them answers and fix their problems, because when I do that, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes they hear it, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they receive it, sometimes they blah, 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 blah. But because there's a defense, there's a kind of a dynamic of when I'm dispensing information and how well is it received. That's a different conversation, but it's there. But when we are going in and revealing, what's that? What's over here? What if? When we are revealing with our clients, every single time we are entering new territories, you get that. Every single time. Chicken egg it. If our focus is all about everything I do is here to enter new territories with my client, well, then, my friend, you are constantly revealing. And the E in core is all about empowering. If nothing else, that is what we are truly sourcing and providing and availing when we are entering new territories. It is all for the purpose of empowering our clients, to help them see what is truly possible in their lives, rather than being stuck and limited and subdued and confined by the probable and likely and the predictable. We are empowering them to truly own their full magnificence, to truly see their rich resource of self. You get this. All because we dare, as a profession. That is what coaching is. Entering new territories. Not rehashing the same old crap. Not just staying in the safe and tried and true. And because, quite frankly, if your clients already knew what to do, fine, then just go do it. Check, please. But we are here to help them discover something new. And we don't know what it is, but we know that there is infinite new territories out there. Just like that. Just like Og back in the cave, the new territory was just what's on the other side of the hill, because we've never been there. And then once we got there, oh my goodness, well, what's beyond there? Let's explore. And then we went to the ocean and we went, oh, well, I guess that's it. No, there's more. And we got in the ocean and we went to a completely different continent. And then we said, well, what's over there? We went across that and hit a big mountain. Oh, well, what's over there? And we went into the other side of the continent. And then there was another ocean. And then we finally discovered the entire surface of the globe. Wait a minute. What's underneath? Let's dig into the ground. Let's dive into the water. Let's go into the air. Let's go into space. Every time we hit a level and an end and we've exhausted it all, there is always something new outside of your client and within. So I hope this has excited you. I hope this has activated you. Go and explore. You don't have to do anything different. Just let go of the predictable and the surviving and the safe and dare to ask. dare to explore, dare to take one step into the unknown. And I'll see you on the next one, because there's more new territories on this topic of new territories. I'll see you next week then. Until then, happy new territory coaching. Bye-bye. Hey there, you beautiful, amazing, fantastic, delicious, razzle-dazzle, and masterful coach. Yes, you, masterful coach, because you're watching this, which tells me you are a masterful coach. There's more to learn, and that's where I come in. Go to bedo.org. You'll also see it right here. And go to bedo.org, and that's where you're going to find tons of other materials, resources, videos, recordings, audios, free calls, a free membership level, tons of stuff, incredible amounts of materials just for you. Regardless of whatever level of coach you are right now, you are going to find tremendous value and resource. And it's all here at bedo.org. bedo.org. Go check it out, and I will see you there.